Can I just say, I think cigarettes are having a moment right now. You guys, you can thank me and the rest of the counterculture movement for bringing cigarettes back into your little existence. Yeah, I think the anti-cigarette movement is just a bunch of fear-mongering. I mean, I could put you onto some podcasts that would blow your mind. I'm not like one of those culturally appropriating smokers. I've been doing this for like 6 months, so I deserve credit for being on the ground floor of this movement. Let's see, some other movements I've been a part of. Well, of course, wearing coats when it's cold outside. The idea of lunch as a concept. Yeah, I guess I would consider myself a follower just because I did see people smoking and I thought that it looked really cool and I was like, well, yeah, why not? I wish I lived in a place like West Virginia where people smoke all the time. You know, New York has a lot of catching up to do culturally. Sorry, just out of breath. Give me a second. Ugh, I just hate like big tech and Wall Street and big pharma so much. Like, I'm just so glad that the cigarette industry has my best interests at heart. It's also like really annoying to me how cigarette companies can't really advertise anymore either. Like, I would be so good at that job. Like, for instance, smoking cigarettes, it's a vibe. Or smoking cigarettes, it's a moment. Or smoking cigarettes, it's an aesthetic. I'm between those, but like something like that. You can't tell me that's not good. You want to see a really cool party trick? Wearing jeans, drinking water and other fluids. Honestly, I wouldn't say that I have much of a personality, but thank God for smoking because I work really hard on my smoking and brooding to go off the illusion of a person. Like, watch this. Don't you want to talk to that guy? You know, it's because of these guys that I can't find cigarettes on the ground anymore. I've had to work really hard to get my teeth this yellow. I'm not even half to where I want to be. Oh, I'm so cursed that my dad was a dentist. Not enough people can see me smoking here. Gotta find another spot. I just feel like this whole smoking vibe scene is so needed for the general aesthetic right now. I mean, I was only a baby when Grunge 1.0 was released, and I just feel like right now, the moment is just so ripe for like a new movement.
All you're doing is smoking cigarettes.
Ugh, you're just so pedestrian. You know what else is great? A cigarette after a hard day's work.
What do you do for work?
Oh, I'm a freelance protester. Yeah, you know, just changing the world. It kind of blows my mind that people would hide their smoking for so long. I mean, me and my friends specifically went to buy film cameras just to take pictures of us smoking cigarettes to post. I mean, it's an aesthetic. When I'm a father, my kids will have the choice to start smoking whenever they want. Oh, good. Actually, coffee used to be my one true love because of the withdrawal headaches, but that's nothing compared to what I'm like if I haven't had one of my trusty smokes. I don't really know what this does. I just see people do it all the time, so it's got to be good for something. It also really bugs me that a lot of pharmacies won't sell cigarettes anymore because they're bad for you. Well, I'll have you know that these things cure my anxiety and depression for like at least 5 minutes at a time, so... Oh my gosh, if I get one of those voice changers, that would be such a mood. It just bothers me that people don't care enough about public health to just get the jab. I was actually in the minors for a pretty long time, smoking Juuls and other vapes, and I finally got called into the majors where I could smoke real cigarettes. There's still some left. You're not a cigarette smoker, and it shows. You really want to get down to the orange part. That's where all the flavor is. And converting oxygen into carbon dioxide. These are things that have been dormant for a long time in the mainstream, and you really have to give a lot of credit to the people in the underground like me who are bringing them back and making it okay for everybody to do again.
What are you doing? You're gonna start a fire.
Nah, it's fine. I do it all the time. Some of my other passions, I would definitely say I'm an environmentalist. I mean, Mother Earth is all of our mothers, and we need to do everything we can to take care of her. And then when cigarettes go out of style, I'll just stop. Why wouldn't I be able to stop? Honestly, you know, there really are no downsides, and I recommend it to anybody.
Ew, what is that?
Oh, that's just my lung. It does that sometimes.
Beepity boopity bop beep. Beep beep ba doop boop. Ba ba da bop. Ba doop ta.